Sometimes the person you with could block your blessings. You know what I mean? And we got to be mindful of that the person you with could be blocking your blessings. So watch your surroundings, check your circles, see who you with. See, you know what I mean? Check their vibration. If your life is moving on an uphill and somebody comes around you and things start going bad and things start not working out for you, sometimes it ain't you, man. It's the person that's next to you that's bringing negativity in your life, that's blocking all of your blessings.
That boy.
You are now watching Cre8te Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
What up, Prince? We about to shoot another episode. What's going down? Huh? Say what's up. Say what's up, man. Say hi. I know I didn't brush your hair. I know I didn't get you right all the way for this particular episode, but it's okay. It's okay. They ain't tripping on how you look. You still cute. You still fly. You got your LA Dodgers jersey on. You're still looking fly. I just need you to sit down, relax right here. Say what's up, though. Say what's up. Hey, you know why I love this dog so much? This dog don't bark at all. It don't matter what's going on. He's never barking. He's tired right now, so we're going to let him sit down and chill, you dig? All right? You going to chill out? All right, we're going to chill out. We're going to do this episode together. All right, we're going to do this episode together. Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. It's yours truly, Likquidcash. I need it all out the stash, a.k.a. money making Mitch. Hide ya. Y'all know the deals, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. Today, man, listen, man, we got a good episode today. We're going to talk about everything under the sun, man. Sex, money, and murder, romance for the streets, you dig? But most importantly, man, you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about this motherfucking drip I got on today, man. We're going to talk about this drip, man. You Are What You Wear t-shirts, man, by Cash Apparel. By yours truly, Likquidcash, you know what I'm saying? You are what you wear t-shirt. You know, it's one of those slogans like you are what you eat. If you put negative shit in your body, you know what I mean? It's going to cause your body to deteriorate, and you're not going I can't even pronounce that word right, but it's all good. You know what I'm trying to say. You want to put things in your body that's going to breathe life into you. You want to, you know what I mean, eat to live, not live to eat. So yeah, you want to get fresh to live, not get fresh to die. So you don't wear nothing that represents death or represents being trapped or anything negative, you know what I mean? And I say that because one time my spiritual advisor came over to my crib and he looked through my closet and he saw all kind of fly shit that had lions and bears and different powerful scriptures and things on it. And then he saw this one particular shirt that says, this particular hat that says trapped on it. And he told me you might not want to wear that. And I said, why? Because he said you don't want to wear anything that represents you being trapped. All this Philip Plain shirts you got, all this Philip Plain jackets you got that have skull and bones on it. You don't want to wear anything that represents death. And I kind of, as I grew in consciousness, I said, man, he probably got a point. I want to wear things that represent prosperity. That's why I came up with the brand Cash. It's an acronym for Cre8te Steady Hustle. You want to wear things that represent prosperity and represents life and abundance. You know what I mean? But hold up, I got to show you the back of the shirt. Like I said, this is a cream color shirt, navy blue writing, but you got to see the back. The back is the logo. And that logo represents Cash is King. That's a $sign with a crown on top. That's my logo. Came up with that in the shower, but that's another story. I'll tell y'all that one day, all right? But listen, man, you always want to wear things that represent life and abundance. And also, I got the Ameri jeans on, brand new Ameri jeans. I just wore these, my first time wearing these. I had to get fly for y'all, you know what I mean? That's just what I do. Light blue Ameri jeans with the rips on the kneecaps. I usually wear Balmains, but Ameri's killing them right now with the jeans. I'm feeling them. They fly. They comfortable. It is what it is. Last but not least, I got to have on the Ameri sneakers. Listen, man, these right here is some of the most comfortable sneakers you could ever wear, man. There's a cream color sneaker with the navy blue, with the fat lacings, with the light blue around the edges. And listen, man, this is some fly, craftsmanship right here, man. And anybody that knows about fly shit knows these are definitely a must-have. I ain't on every sponsor. They haven't sponsored me, but I gotta keep it real, man. I just got to keep it real. These are fresh, these are fly, and most importantly, they're comfortable. That's what's most important. These are one of the most comfortable Amiri sneakers I've ever worn in my life. They fly, they got the stars on the front. Listen, man, they really did their thing with these, you dig? It's my second time wearing these right here too. So, we got to stay fly, but last but not least, you ain't gotta spend a lot of money to stay fresh, man. You know what I mean? These right here, I got these glasses from the mall, $20. I didn't break the bank to get these. You don't always have to spend a lot of money to stay fly. You can definitely, spend a few dollars and get you something that's fly. And nobody will even know that these cost $20 if I didn't tell them. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. They fresh, man, so I had to get them. Yeah, I know what it is. Don't hate me, man. Hate the game. We interrupt this program for a quick, short commercial break. I know you're enjoying the episode. I know you loving what you hearing, but I need to pay the bills. I need you to log on right now to Likquidcash.com. Not later, right now. Check out the merch, support the platform. If you love what you're hearing, listen, it's a give and take relationship, baby. I need you to support what I got going on, just like I'm supporting you with the content. You know how this shit go. We got to pay the bills. That Cash is King trucker hat, definitely get that off top. You want to put that with this outfit, you go on the site, get one of these outfits as well. You see the hats behind me, we got all flavors for the neighbors, you dig? Listen, support the platform, support what I got going on. Now back to the episode. Cheers. Today we got a good topic, man. The topic today is knowing when to cut people off. But before we get into that, I want you to like, subscribe, and also leave a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, we don't care. Leave a comment. We need the algorithm to see this action and transaction going on as far as, people are engaging in the on the platform. So, that's how YouTube push up your content and let people see it. You have to like, you have to subscribe, and you have to leave a comment. That's the least y'all could do, man. It's going to take 5 seconds to do that. You know what I mean? Show me some love, all right? Also, before we move any further onto the episode, I got to shout out my sponsors for the day. The Luxury Brothers Party Bus in Las Vegas. If you ever in Las Vegas and you need a party bus, you want to hit up the Luxury Brothers, they going to get you right, all right? Their phone number is 561-838-6508. 561-838-6508. I follow them on IG as well. If you want to check out the party bus, you want to see what it look like inside, trust me, you're not going to regret it. The Luxury Brothers IG is LuxuryBrothers Brothers, Luxury Brothers, all right? Simple and plain. The holidays is coming up. You in town with a lot of vibes, and you want to arrive to your place in style, and you want to have enough room to be comfortable. You might want to get a lap dance on the party bus or whatever. You hit them up, all right? They're going to get you right. Yeah, I know what it is, man. Yo, we got that over with. Now we can get into the episode, and we can get into my topic, all right? But first, let me drink my tea. My throat is a little parched, all right? You ready? Prince, you ready? Prince sleeping right now, man. But he's soaking up the game. I hope y'all is, because he definitely soaking up the game, you dig? So anyway, this episode is about knowing when to cut people off. You got to know when to cut people off, man. You know what I mean? The problem is we hang around a lot of the wrong people. A lot of times we build relationship with the wrong individuals that bring us down. You ever had goals that you wanted to accomplish, things you wanted to do, and you bring certain people into your organization, or you bring certain people in your, what you got going on, and they just kind of, they kind of basically spoil the whole show, put you on a spiral downward. They don't add to you, they subtract. They complaining. They think you can't accomplish what you're trying to do. They got instead of coming up with solutions, they coming up with problems on why you can't accomplish it. Those are the individuals you don't want in your life. You know what I mean? You got to cut them off. A lot of times we keep people around that don't even deserve our presence. They don't even deserve our, you know what I mean, our energy. But we keep them around because sometimes, you know, we have love for these people and we want to see them win. You know what I mean? And we want to take them on our journey with us. But all is, you know, that ain't necessarily gonna happen. Everybody that you start with, you ain't gonna finish the race with. And I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I had to learn that you got to know when you hanging with the wrong person or the wrong people. You got to know when to cut them off, man. You know what I mean? I have friends and best friends and shit and people that I really care about and, you know, associates that I really fucked with, and I had to cut them off. You know, and one of my closest friends, you know, I helped in so many different ways. And no matter what I do for him, and no matter what, you know, no matter what I do for him, it's always, you know, it always end up hurting me in the end, you know what I mean? And this last time I had to really cut him off because what I realized is that people have vices that they don't even tell you about. You know, you could be close to somebody, but you might not know what they're doing when they're not around you, or you might not even know, how they moving when they not in your vicinity, and when they not, you know what I mean, close to you. They go home and they into all kind of shit, you know what I mean? But I say that because one of my closest friends I had to stop fucking with because, you know, he came to Vegas. He wanted to get on his feet. I tell him, come out here. I'm gonna help you get on your feet. And I got him a place to stay. And well, first of all, I was supposed to get him a weekly because he wanted to be out here for a week. So I wanted to get him a weekly, and because he specifically said he wanted a weekly. So I said, okay, I'll get you a weekly. Anyway, he arrived 10 o'clock. We couldn't get the weekly. 10 p.m. that is, so we couldn't get the weekly, so I got him a hotel. So I got him a hotel for 3 days on the strip, and so he could do his thing while he moving and grooving. He don't need to be on no Ubers or nothing like that. He can come right down from the hotel, be on the strip, be in the action, be in the motion, be in the groove. So anyway, his first day being out here, he made some money, moving and grooving, doing what he do best. And the second day he made some money, but the third day he was supposed to check out at the hotel and I was supposed to get him a weekly. Well, the nigga disappeared for 2 days. You know what I mean? I didn't hear from him for 2 days. The day we spoke the night before, the day he's supposed to check out. On the day he's supposed to check out, I hit him up, I don't hear from him. The hotel is calling me, letting me know that, hey, there's bags in the room. Let me know if you want to leave or if you're checking out or whatever. And I told him to keep the bags in the room. So they still charging me even though he's not there. I'm not hearing from him, nothing at all. The fourth day comes around, he's still not in the room. The hotel calling me saying my bags are still in there. Nobody's came in to check out or nobody's came down to check out. So I went down to the hotel, grabbed his bags, because I'm thinking maybe he's locked up, he might be in jail. I'm always thinking, I'm not thinking that he basically left the room and just or thinking that he did it purposely. I'm thinking that he probably got into an altercation or got into a situation where he can't call me and where he can't get his bags. So I figured, maybe he's locked up. So anyway, I go to the hotel, I grab his bags. I get everything that is in the room. None of it is packed. Mind you, I gotta pack everything up. Take it down to my car. Now, fifth day rolls around, still haven't heard from him. Sixth day comes around, he calls me up, he lets me know, yo, my bad. I was with some of the homies. Oh, matter of fact, he told me, damn, my bad, I was with a female. He said he was with a chick. And once he said he was with a chick, I was like, I don't even want to hear about it, man. Keep it to yourself. I don't even want to hear about it. Just link up with me and come get your bags. Now, he did not want to link up with me for whatever reason. to get his bags. And I'm trying to figure out why he don't want to link up with me to get his bags. It's been 3 days. You probably got on this. It's been 3 to 4, 5, 6 days. You probably got on the same clothes. You know what I mean? You need your luggage. You got a whole bunch of shit. So anyway, on the 7th day, we linked up, right? And I heard through the grapevine that, you know, he was playing with his nose. Playing with his nose, man. He was on that candy cane. But I didn't believe it because this is my homeboy. You know what I mean? We go back like, you know what I mean, Cadillacs and 4 flats, you know what I mean? So we really, you know what I mean, this is my road dog. So I'm not believing it because I'm like, yeah, people talk, so I'm not really going to listen to the streets. So anyway, long story short, we linked up. When I saw him and I looked at him, I said, oh shit, this nigga probably is on drugs. You feel me? Because he looked like he was on drugs. So what I figured in my mind, this nigga was possibly binging, had a drug binge for the days that I wasn't able to get in contact with him. And instead of him being with a bitch, laying up and chilling and getting his Mac on, he with a bitch doing drugs and getting high. And I could see it in his face because he started talking crazy. The nigga started talking like he's hearing through the grapevine that I'm trying to put a hit on him or I'm trying to set him up. So I'm like in my mind like, nigga, why would I try to set you up? Why would I bring you to Vegas to set you up? Nigga, you hit me up, told me you need some help, and you trying to get your shit right, and I put you in a position to help you. Nigga, I ain't trying to, why would I try to set you up? I'm not gonna get no money from putting a hit out on you or doing anything to you negative. Plus, we know each other from the sandbox, so what are you even talking about, nigga? But that lets me know the drug then got a hold of his mind, and he started to hallucinate and get into a whole different type of mental. And I couldn't even have a conversation with him. Anyway, long story short, I gave him his bags, and he went on his way, gave him a couple dollars, tell him, yo, stop what you doing, my nigga, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I'm hearing you playing with your nose. Whatever you doing, my nigga, you need to stop it. You feel me? Get on your feet. We known each other for years, and I want to see you doing good. I want to see you on your grind. I want to see you living life comfortably, not being out here just living day by day. So anyway, long story short, short story long, you know, that's one of the people that I love and I, you know, cherish that I had to cut off because, you know, it's like I can't deal with somebody that ain't trying to, you know, do better or elevate himself. And especially if you're on drugs, I got a no tolerance for drugs. If you're on drugs and you doing things that's just fucking with your mental, I really can't really fuck with you. I don't know how to deal with people on drugs, and especially the ones that don't want to get off. If you want a drug and you want pills and you doing lean or you doing whatever the fuck you doing, you could do it, but you gotta be able to manage and handle that shit. Don't be affecting other people when you're doing your drugs or whatever you doing, man. You don't want to have that drug take control of you to the point where people that are helping you, now you looking at them as your enemy. And that's what the situation was. You know, so he went back to New York, and I don't know how he got back there, but I heard he went back to New York and doing his thing out there, but he's still fucking with them drugs. And this is somebody that I would never think in a million years that would be on drugs. So it's kind of like, it's crazy, because I know growing up to, you know, how we grew up, if you was on crack or you was on coke, we wasn't rocking with that. We, you know what I mean? We beat up junkies. We really fucked niggas up that really on that type of shit. So if you on that type of time, knowing that the results of that and where you gonna end up, you know what I mean? It's like, it's bugged out to even see him in that type of headspace, you feel me? But that's just the reality of it, you know? So I had to cut him off, and that's somebody I love. So you can't be afraid to cut people off, man. I got stories for days about dudes that came around, females that even came around that I had to cut off, you know what I mean? That's just one scenario. There's scenarios where I have homeboys that are, you know, they had other homeboys and friends that I wasn't really cool with, but they came around and I embraced them like family, because if you cool with my homeboy, then I'm gonna be cool with you. You know what I mean? And this one particular situation, man, this one of these one of my homeboys had a dude from the Bay that he was cool with. He came around. He was trying to get on his feet. I had a few Airbnbs. He had his chick in town with him. He was trying to, do his thing. And I say, man, okay. He got his woman with him. He trying to move from the Bay because he got a lot of altercations going on. He came to Vegas. I got a few Airbnbs. So I said, you know what? I know you're trying to get on your feet. Stay at one of my Airbnbs, man. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. Stay at one of my Airbnbs for like about 3 months. I'm going to give you 3 months to get on your feet. If you can't get on your feet in 3 months, man, I can't do nothing else for you, man. Don't even worry. I told him, don't even worry about the rent or the light bill. Don't worry about none of that. I'm going to pay the bills. I'm going to pay the light bill. All you got to do is stack your bread up and get on your feet. On that 3rd month, you got to go, though. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care where you at. If you haven't stacked up your money for 3 months, on that 3rd month, at the end of that 3rd month, you gotta go. Anyway, long story short, short story long, everything Gucci. We got a good rapport, everything cool. I go check on him, see how he's doing. He's doing fine. We go to the gym together. We work out together. We you know what I mean? We building a rapport, we building a relationship. So I'm thinking he cool and we getting along. Anyway, because like I said, he one of my partner's friend. So I'm just treating him like family because he cool with my family. So anyway, long story short, on that 3rd month, he had to move and he had to, you know what I mean? I told him he had to, get his shit right, get on his feet. On that 3rd month, man, when I told that nigga he had to move, he had to get out, man, that nigga acted like a bitch, acted like a straight female, man. That nigga acted like a straight female. He was upset. He was mad. The nigga did everything but kick and scream, man. You know what I mean? He was like super highly upset that the fact that I told him he had to, leave when that 3rd month came up. You stayed there for 3 months, nigga. I gave you opportunity to get your money right. I gave you opportunity for your lady to get her money right and help you in the process. You know what I mean? And on that 3rd month, for some reason, he acted like I was a bad landlord and I was kicking him out of a place that he had his name under. Like his name was on the lease. A nigga really acted like his name was on my motherfucking lease, man. Like he was paying bills in there. Like he was paying the rent and shit, man. You know what I mean? The last day that I was supposed to get him out, the nigga literally broke up everything in the fucking apartment. I'm talking about like destroyed the whole apartment. And I was about to go over there and let this nigga have it. You know what I mean? I was about to go over there. I was literally on the way driving over there because a nigga called my phone talking crazy, like, you know what I mean? Talking real spicy, pause. You know what I mean? So I was about to go over to the, you know what I mean, the Airbnb and let this nigga have it. You feel me? And before I got over there, I called my partner that was cool with him, and I told him what I was about to do. And he was like, man, listen, man, you can't even, he basically talked me off the ledge. He basically told me, don't even waste my time and energy going over there. If the nigga's acting like that, obviously he's a hater. Obviously he mad at you for whatever reason, or he got something going on in his life that he can't, he got something going on in his life personally that is bigger than what it really is, what it look like, you feel me? So, he's like, he basically told me, man, all that shit is gonna do is pull you backwards and take you off where you trying to go. You know what I mean? You go over there, you get in a fight with this dude, you end up shooting him or he end up shooting you or whatever, how the shit gonna turn out. But all that's doing is taking you backwards. That's not moving you forward. So let the nigga do what he's doing. If he broke up the place and destroyed the place, let him do what he's doing, because eventually he got to leave anyway. So that's what happened, man. I let the nigga do what he did, let him leave. He ended up breaking up the place, but he ended up leaving anyway. And, a couple dollars to fix sheetrock and holes in the walls, and nigga punch all kind of holes in the walls and did all kind of weird ass shit. But at the end of the day, man, that's another person that came into my life that I try to help, and it ended up costing me in the end. And a lot of times you're gonna help people and it's gonna cost you, because, and not only that, something that just hit me you're gonna help a lot of people in your life, right? There's people that's gonna come in your life and you're gonna help them. A lot of times your blessings might not come from them. You know, a lot of times your blessing might come from someone else or somewhere else. So you gotta be mindful of that. Not everybody you help is gonna be grateful and thankful. Not everybody that comes around are gonna reciprocate the same energy that you're giving them. You're gonna get the energy back because you did it with a pure heart. It don't have to come from them. It's gonna come from a different direction. God don't make no mistakes. You know, he let people show you who they are so you can know not to deal with them no more. So in that situation, you know, that dude kind of showed me who he was. You know, we was building a rapport. I thought everything was cool. We was going to the gym together. We was kicking it. But, you know, lo and behold, the nigga was a slick hater. You know what I mean? And the nigga obviously didn't want to see me prosper in no way, shape, or form. Because if he did, he wouldn't have destroyed the Airbnb, a place where I gave him all fully furnished. He didn't have to pay no bills. And I'm holding you down, nigga, for 3 months. So, you know, these are situations that I went through in my life, in real life scenarios, man, that I had to realize, man, not everybody wants you successful. Not everybody wants you to win. Not everybody that come around you need to help. So now when my homeboys bring friends around me and shit, you know, sometimes I don't even dap niggas' hands. I don't even dap niggas up. And I don't dap them up not because, you know, I just don't dap them up because I don't want to get to know everybody. And I don't feel like everybody should get to know me, man. Everybody shouldn't have the opportunity to know my first name. Everybody shouldn't have the opportunity to shake my hand. You feel me? Plus, I don't want everybody energy on me anyway. I don't like different niggas' energy around me. So now I keep my circle so small as a dot. You know what I mean? And it's like that because I didn't, you know, been through so much trials and tribulation where I'm helping niggas and they end up burning me in the end. And it's the same thing with women. I've dealt with situations where I've been with females and, you know, I had to let them go, man. I had to let them breathe. You know what I mean? I had to let them breathe. I ain't scared to cut a bitch off. I ain't scared to cut nobody off because that's the place I'm at right now in my life. When I was younger, yeah, I kept people on a little bit longer than I should. But now, the level I'm at in my life, man, if you're not moving with a certain frequency in a certain direction, I don't feel like you want the best for me. If you're not supportive, if you're not helping me on my journey, if you're not cheering for me and rooting for me, then I can't fuck with you. I'm gonna cut you off eventually because I need people that's like-minded and moving at the same frequency as me. I'm trying to get to the highest, I'm trying to reach my highest potential. And the only way I'm gonna reach that is if I clear my space of any negative energy that can take me on a spiral downward. I'm only moving up, I'm only going up, I'm only thinking about positive things, I'm only wearing positive clothes, I'm only speaking positive through my vocal cord, I'm only watching positive movies, TV shows. I'm not letting my mind consume anything negative. I'm only listening to positive, inspiring, you know, upbeat music that is going to fuel my vibration in a positive way. That's it. That's the type of time I'm on. So yeah, you might have to cut that person off in your life right now. God ain't bringing you no blessings because you got that bitch next to you that's that's holding you back. You know what I mean? She got demons and devils with her. The nigga that you fucking with got demons and devils with him. That's circulating around him all day, every day. And God don't want to bless you because they don't want that person to be blessed. Sometimes the person you with could block your blessings. You know what I mean? And we got to be mindful of that the person you with could be blocking your blessings. So watch your surroundings, check your circles, see who you with. See, you know what I mean? Check their vibration. If your life is moving on an uphill and somebody comes around you and things start going bad and things start not working out for you, Sometimes it ain't you, man. It's the person that's next to you that's bringing negativity in your life, that's blocking all of your blessings. And we gotta be mindful of that. I'm super mindful of it. See, you gotta be aware. And that's important in life. Being aware. You gotta always be aware of what's going on around you. If you're not aware, you sleeping, you a drifter. That's the last thing you want to be in your life, is a drifter. Just drifting through life and letting things happen and not being at cause. Because there's two places you want to be. You want to be at cause or effect. Cause and effect. You know what I mean? I'm always at cause, meaning I'm the reason for things happening in my life. I don't want to be affected by what's going on in my life. I want to be the cause of everything that's going on in my life. So if I'm doing good or if I'm not doing good, I'm the reason for it. I'm the cause of it. You know what I mean? So you're always at two places in your life. You at cause or at effect. And I'm always at cause because I'm the conductor. I'm the conductor and the controller of my life and what's going on around me. So the people that is not moving in the correct way, I take them out of my life. I ain't afraid to cut a person off, man. I ain't afraid to cut a nigga off. I ain't afraid to cut a bitch off. It's simple as that, man. Everybody can get cut off because shit, I don't mind walking alone. Sometimes this journey that you going on, you have to be alone. See, you want somebody next to you because you scared to be alone. You go to jail, you want somebody to get locked up with you. That's why niggas is snitching at an all-time high. They scared to be in jail alone. So if they get caught up in doing anything wrong and they got their co-defendant with them, they calling them niggas out and they putting them niggas on the hot seat as well because they want to do the time with someone else. They don't want to do the time alone. You feel me? So yeah, you got to be mindful of all of that, you dig? And when somebody show you who they are, believe them. It's important. That's very important because people can't fake it for too long. They're going to always show who they are. They're going to show their real, genuine self. They might come around you and act like they real, but eventually they're going to show you, they're going to expose their hand. You feel me? I had a lot of women in my life that came around that acted like they wanted to be with me, acted like they wanted to be involved with me, but they realized that I'm not their type as far as I'm not a bum ass nigga that's gonna sit down, play video games all day and binge watch movies and Netflix with them. I'm gonna be one of those niggas that's gonna get up at 10 o'clock, meditate, make my breakfast, and hit the ground running and be productive throughout the day. Sometimes bitches wanna lay up in the bed all day and just chill. It ain't no chill time in my life. Every day I'm doing something that's gonna make me get closer to my chief aim and my goals. You know what I mean? I'm trying to execute and I want to take every second and every minute of the day on being productive and trying to execute my goal. So it's important that you understand certain women are going to come into your life and they're going to be a blessing or they're going to be a burden. Some women can sidetrack you from your goals. And they can take you away from what you're trying to do. So it's important that when you bring a woman into your life or a woman brings a man in her life, she understand that this man is going to be supportive. He's going to help her on her journey. He's going to be what she needs at the moment to give her that motivation and that drive to push even harder. Because if a person that you messing with ain't motivating you to go harder, then you might not be with the right person. You know what I mean? So you got to think of that and be mindful of that. You want somebody that's going to push. I know I need somebody that's going to push me and go harder. Because sometimes it's going to be days where I can't motivate myself. Who's going to motivate the motivator? Who better but the person that you with? The person that you sleeping with every night. So you got a man in your life and he's not motivating you, he's not inspiring you, then you might be dealing with the wrong man. And there's a lot of times women pick the wrong man because they don't know how to choose. You know, sometimes they pick a nigga because he flashy, he fly, he got a nice car, but the nigga eat fast food. The nigga don't read. He don't go to the gym. You know what I mean? He don't do nothing productive but trying to get money all day, every day, whatever hustle that he got going on. That's one thing he may be good at. getting some money. But his lifestyle is toxic. Like I said, he eats fast food. He go to the strip club every night. He don't go to the gym. He's not reading. He's not working out his mental. He's not working out his physical. The only thing he brings to the table is money. But intellectually, he's broke. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, we got to be mindful of why we getting involved with these people, why we getting involved with these relationships. And we got to understand where we trying to go, where we trying to be. If you're 25, if you're 22, if you're 19, if you're 30, where you want to be 10 years from now, from the age you're at now, where you want to be 10 years from now, where you want to be 5 years from now. A lot of times people can't even think past 6 months from now. You know what I mean? I understand that. You dig? Because we not looking that far. Coming up from the hood, we just want to survive day by day. But we got to be mindful and be understanding that, listen, man, you might actually live till you 80. You might actually live till you 90. You might actually live for a long time. So you want to be, you want somebody that's going to be right there with you, that's going to rock out with you, and that's going to help you accomplish these goals that you got set. You got to basically want more for yourself. And if that person don't want more for themselves and they don't want more for you, man, cut them people off, man. Cut that bitch off. Cut that nigga off, man. It ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. You know what I mean? It's really simple, man. Don't even stress it. So like I said, we like to, on this podcast, I like to talk about the problems, but I also like to give you some solutions. We not just going to talk about the problems, man. We're going to give you the solutions, and we're going to give you the problems as well. We're going to give you the problems, and we're going to give you the solution as well, because I'm not just going to talk to you and just, tell you all the wrong things. We're going to give you all the solution to, get things back on track. That's what this podcast is all about. Helping you to create a steady hustle, helping you to get your mind back on track. I want to inspire some of the people out there that's watching this particular show. I want you to share this platform. I want you to tell a friend what's going on over here at the Likquidcash broadcast, Create a Steady Hustle show, man. We trying to inspire the youth. We trying to inspire adults. We trying to inspire everybody that's watching this, man. You know what I mean? So like I said, the solution to this whole problem, you got to know when to cut people off, man. When people show you who they are, believe them. You know what I mean? Don't waste no time with anybody that's not moving in a positive direction. Some of them homeboys you fucking with, niggas is popping pills, drinking every weekend, want to go out all the time. They want to show up to the club, but don't show up to talk about how y'all going to strategize and get some more money. How y'all going to capitalize on the things that y'all already doing to make more money and scale. If they not gathering up once a week just to brainstorm, then you might be in the wrong circle, man. Because if your circle is not coming together to make these things happen, then who else is going to do that? You got to start with the niggas you fuck with. You got to start with the people you deal with on a daily basis. You know what I mean? So you might not want to cut these people off because you love them, you care for them. But listen, man, you just gotta move forward with it. You know what I mean? You gotta move forward with it, and you gotta understand a lion don't mind standing alone and roaming the jungle by itself. He don't need no other, you know what I mean? Nobody else with him when he moving through the jungle and trying to execute and trying to go hunt for his next meal. He's doing his thing, and he don't mind doing it by himself. And that's the mindset you gotta have. If you can't find a friend that is like-minded and want to move in the direction you moving in, then do it by yourself. Don't complain about it. Don't be mad at them because they don't want to help you. It's all good. You help yourself. At the end of the day, you go out there and make it happen. Don't waste no time waiting on niggas to make shit happen. Go out there and do it your motherfucking self, man. Everything that I got right now, I went out there and I grind and I made sure I put in the work myself. I didn't waste time waiting on nobody else to make it happen, to get it done. For what? Niggas don't want to see you doing better than them anyway. So even if they do help, they might not help to their fullest potential. You feel me? So I'm going to put my money and my time where my mouth is. I'm going to grind. I'm going to go out there and put in the work. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to do what it takes. Because that's just me. That's how I move. That's how I operate. You know what I mean? If a nigga come through and he help and he put that motherfucking work in to, you know what I mean, to help us get to where we need to be, that's great. If a female come and assist, that's beautiful. But if she don't, I ain't mad at her. It's all good. She doing what she need to do. But that's why I'ma shine the way I shine. Cause I grind the way I grind. That's why I'ma have the big chain. I'ma have the fly clothes. I'ma have the nice whip. Niggas want what I got, you gotta put in the fucking work. Simple as that. And if you a bitch ass nigga and you ain't grinding and you ain't working, nigga, I'ma cut you off. Simple as that. If you're a female and all you want to do is suck dick and give me some pussy, that ain't gonna happen. I don't need, like, listen, I'm not one of those niggas that's stressing for some vagina. If all you got to bring to the table is vagina, then you ain't got much. Cause that shit get old like spoiled milk. You know what I mean? A fly niggas, we want variety. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I know I'm gonna hurt a few feelings when I say that. Fly niggas, we like variety. So you gotta be a hell of a motherfucking bitch to get a fly nigga to focus 100% of his attention on you. Especially if you ain't bringing in no intellectual property. You ain't helping feeding his mind. You ain't helping him grind and get to where he need to go. It's only so long you gonna keep his attention. So you gotta be mindful of that. You always gotta be mindful of that as a female. You gotta figure out what your man is doing, what he's into, what he like doing, and you gotta help him build. You know, and it could be small. It don't even have to be big. You know that he has a goal. You know he's trying to get something done. It's okay to go to Michael's and get him a whiteboard so he can write down his goals. He can visualize it. He can see it. Something small as that, dealing with the right man, he's going to appreciate that. He's going to be thankful and grateful for that because now he could literally write his goals down on a whiteboard, put it in his room, and it's something that he can look at every day. You know what I mean? And you could help him in the process of organizing his goals. Because some niggas don't know how to organize things, and women are good at structuring things and organizing. So you could add that to the rep, you know what I mean? Add that to the situation. Bring that to the table. It ain't always about money. You don't always have to bring money to the table. Bring your intellectual property. What are you good at? You know what I mean? What are you really good at? Bring that to the table. Because a lot of women are smart, intellectual. They're good at organizing. They're good at planning. They're good at a lot of things. Bring that to the table. Help your man execute on his goal. That's how you create a steady hustle. That's the type of woman that a nigga really needs. That's the type of woman I like. If you're trying to figure out what type of woman, I know, ladies want to know what type of woman I like. That's the kind of woman I like, man. You know what I mean? That's going to add to my situation. That's not going to take away. That's going to add. You're not going to subtract from my situation. Right, Prince? Right? You listening? You soaking this game up? I know you is. Yeah, man, we want people that's going to add, you know what I mean? So, it's important, man, get those parasites out your life. They sucking you dry. You know what I mean? Get people around you that got positive energy, positive vibration, like-minded. You feel me? Don't be afraid to cut anybody off that's moving in the right direction, man. You feel me? It takes time. You're going to meet the right people. You just got to put out that vibration. Put out that frequency. If you got the wrong people and you want the right people, focus on the right people. Get your notepad out. White paper, blue ink. Get your notepad out. Write down what type of person or type of people that you want in your life, that you need in your life. You might need somebody to help you create content. Write that down. I need me a content creator that is ambitious, that is focused, that is trustworthy. You got to write these things out, man. That's how you bring it to life. But you don't use that as an excuse to not do no work. You don't wait till you get that person in order to start what you're trying to do. No, you still do what you're trying to do along the journey of you creating and handling your business. That person is going to appear. God is going to bring that person in your life. That's how that shit work, man. God is going to bring that person in your life. That's just how that shit goes. You don't know how, you don't know when, but it's going to happen. And you got to be confident of that, and you got to know that. I remember one time I was focusing on this particular thing that I needed in my life. And I was just 100% focused on it. I don't know when it was going to happen. I don't know how it was going to happen, but I wanted a particular person in my life. You know what I mean? I was just focused on it 24/7. And one day I got a call at a text at 3 a.m. at night. And this person came into my life, and everything has been on an upward journey ever since. And that's how it works. That's how it happened. 3 a.m. in the morning, I manifested this particular person in my life, and they came into my life and they added value to my life in a major way. Most importantly, I was able to add value in their life as well. See, it's an exchange of energy. You don't just want to take energy from other people. You want to add value and add good energy to them as well. It's a give and take relationship. Some people don't want to be used, but I say, man, if you can't be used, then you're useless. So it's okay to be you. It's okay being used. You know what I mean? Because if you can't be used, you're useless. I don't mind if a woman or anybody come into my life and they use my information, or they use some of the context I have to benefit their life and better their life. You know what I mean? I don't mind. So when I manifested that person in my life, you know, I didn't mind sharing my knowledge and my wisdom and my game with them to help them on their journey to move forward and to achieve their goals and their dreams. Because I know when you build the people, they will help build the business. See, that's one of the games that y'all need, y'all could definitely write down and soak up. Help build the people and they will help build your business. See, that's important for you to understand that concept. Build the people and they will build the business. As simple as that, man. So, don't be afraid to share your wisdom and your game with people that you meet that you feel is solid. You know what I mean? But understand that everything, successful, integrity is at the forefront of everything successful. You have to have integrity in order to, create anything successful. So be real with the people that you fuck with. And if they fuck with you in a real way, always be genuine, always be honest, move forward with a positive mind frame, and you're going to win every day, all day. You dig what I'm saying? Well, listen, man, I don't want to talk y'all to death. I know I've been talking a lot. It's all good. This particular episode was supposed to be short, but I had a lot to say. You know what I mean? Like I said again, log on to Likquidcash.com, Likquidcash. Get you some of that merch. Y'all know what it is, man. We got to stay fly. You feel me? Y'all like, subscribe, fuck with your boy. You know what I mean? We target everything. We told you the problems and we told you the solution. How you gonna do it? Don't be afraid to cut people off. What you need in your life is like-minded people. People that want to see you win. People that got a positive vibration. All right? Be able to be aware of all the people that are coming into your life and things will start going bad and things ain't moving right. You got to be aware of all of that, all right? So it's important that you understand, rewind this, watch this over again, tell a friend to tell a friend, share this, and remember this. If you continue to think like you've always thought, you'll continue to get what you've always got. Change your mind frame and you can change your life. It's that simple, all right? Cheers. It's yours truly, Likquidcash. Prince, it's a wrap. Another episode done. Say bye to the people. Cheers. $250,000 on the neck, 100,000 on the vet, 50,000 left in cash. I'm a nigga, don't forget. Gonna sell my intellect. I got millions in assets. You invest in your cash yet, or tricking on bad checks? I was born in the projects. Snotty nose, no clothes, no dough. Had to throw blows. Niggas hating, I'm fucking they hoes.